Hey, Urza Master fans. We're doing some Magic the Gathering today. Got some packs to break, 2 play boosters from Final Fantasy, and an Edge of Eternities bundle box. So let's go ahead and get started with first play booster here. Packaging has to be just a tremendous cost these days. I know in some respects the blisters have to be packaged a certain way for retail, because they used to sell them like this, and of course that's easy to steal. But this seems like overkill. I don't know why we're paying for so much packaging. That being said, I love the art, but I don't think anybody's saving this packaging. A box or a bundle box, maybe you're saving it, but to be honest, this was enough. So let's go ahead and get set here. I've had really good luck with the play boosters. I've had some really good pulls. Nothing too wild because obviously it's not a collector, but plenty of good stuff. So we got an Amazu Trader, Airship Crash, Retrieve the Esper, Fate of the Suncrest, which is a cool card, Red Mage's Rapier, Vincent's Limit Break, Hilgigus, Magitech Armor, Random Encounter, which I think is a cool card, Valkyrie Aerial Unit, Triple Triad, Good Rare, Louisoy's Sacrifice. Interesting. I don't know if I've seen that one, but cool card. And a foil Galacat and a Gongaga. Nice dual land. Cool bird token. Nothing amazing, but still fun. Alright, pack number 2. Hoping for some better luck here. We got an art card in this one, which is always a good sign. I like the art cards. I know they're getting rid of them, but for Final Fantasy it was really cool. So we got a Balaam T-Rexor, Wyvern, Galacat, Suplex, which I still think is a great card. Another Teacher, Treachery, Syncopate, Dark Knight's Greatsword, which is a cool equipment, Aerial Unit, Queena, Lionheart, awesome equipment. Ultima, full art, very cool. Thunder Magic, and a full art Island. Very cool. Ultima, definitely a nice pick. All right, on to the bundle. These are cool. I don't get these too often anymore, just because I have so many 20-sided dice. But I love the spin down counters. I'm kind of a sucker for them. I love that they have the set designation for the 20 spot. And Edge of Eternities is just a cool set, especially if you're into sci-fi. It's really, really quite neat. I don't have any of the, haven't done any of the collector boosters or the commander decks yet. I'll be interested to check one of those out soon. So, standard tokens and freebies here to punch out. Nothing amazing there. And let's see what we got. Spin down counter, kind of a cool galaxy blue. I love this logo. I actually really like this spin down counter. That's probably my favorite I've got in a while. A stack of play boosters. And I like that these aren't just in the clear plastics. These paper packs are much more eco-friendly, and honestly, I like the look of them. Emissary Escort is our rare foil. Full art foil plains, island, swamp. God, these lands are just gorgeous in this set. I love the full arts. Even the basics are just beautiful. And the foils are amazing. This is such a art-heavy set. If you haven't checked out Edge of Eternities, highly recommend it, just for the art. The set is also great, but the art is just compelling. It's so good. Look at that plains. That is just sweet. There are definitely some amazing pieces of art in this set that are not lands, but I'm a sucker for the lands. I always have been a favorite of mine since I started playing, really, way back in the day. All right, first booster. These are opening really nice. I've heard the collector boosters are hard to open, but the play boosters are like butter. All right, Dark Endurance, Ilvoy Light Jammer, Starfighter Pilot, Sammy's Curiosity. 2 life and you get a lander token. That's pretty nice. Slag Drill Scrapper, Galactic Wayfarer, Temporal Intervention. Ooh, a Deafening Silence. This is the cool alternate art from the bonus sheet, the guest sheet. That is a really annoying enchantment. I love it. Hemosimic Might, Cavern Harrier, All Fates Stalker, which is a cool card. Bioengineered Future. This is a great card. If you run a token deck, this is awesome. Bombard, Foil Plains. That was a great first pack. I love the guest star art in this set. It's super sci-fi, very cool. One of my favorites. Ooh, a Sliver token. I am a huge fan of slivers, going back all the way, and still run sliver decks, actually. Squire's Lightblade. Ooh, Gene Pollinator. That's pretty cool. I like that card. Command Bridge, great card. Galactic Wayfarer, Terra Pact Intimidator. It's a Kavu Scout. Love that they brought Kavus back. Underrated, in my opinion. I love the invasion block. Counter target spell. Really nice. Elegy Acolyte. This is a great card. Really fun to play. Lots of playability. Pull Through the Weft foil. Wow. Amazing art, and the foiling is really nice. And a Swamp. Robot Sliver token. Interesting. Good pack. Not the best, but definitely solid. Drone token here. Got a Sinister Cryologist. Auxiliary Boosters. Diplomatic Relations. Caveron Skywarden. Gravblade Heavy. Wormwall Sweeper. Drill 2 Deep. Mouth of the Storm, which is a cool card. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. Felgrav Ship. I really like the matte finish on some of these. It's really nice. Honor. Kind of a classic little card there. Regust, the Deft Gastronaut, which is an interesting, I don't know, Lobster Citizen. It's just interesting. It's almost like Fallen Empires all over again, but cool card. Way better than anything in Fallen Empires. A Foil Stomping Ground. Foil Shockland is a great hit. All right. We're doing pretty good on this box so far. If you guys like Magic the Gathering stuff, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I don't do a ton of it on this channel. I do a lot of other things, but I do play Magic, and I do enjoy pack openings. I've never been a singles person. I know it's way cheaper, but to be honest, I like having cards. I like having a lot of things that you can do a lot of stuff with, and you can build bad decks. I prefer to play something bad that doesn't do anything because it's more fun. Nice. Survey Mechan, which is an interesting little card. Scout for Survivors. Another Halia. Sinister Cryologist foil. And an island. Not as great of a pack there, but still pretty good. Halia is a very playable card. Robot Token. Dark Endurance. Bombard. Ilvoy. Sammy's Curiosity. Slag Drill Scrapper. Mechanozoa. A Robot Jellyfish. Cool. Command Bridge. Harmonious Grove Strider. I love beasts and I love dinosaurs. They're such cool cards. Honored Knight Captain. Remnant Elemental. Ooh, and a Mana Confluence. Awesome. That's cool. Devastating Onslaught. All right. Now that's a great card. And a Cryo Shatter with a Full Art Island. That is a great pack. Mana Confluence. I wish it was foil, but it's still a great hit. Would love to see some of those other alt arts, especially a reprint. I'm sure you guys know exactly what card I'm talking about. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to drink myself. Divert Disaster, Banishing Light, Fungal Colossus. You can't go a set without having a Colossus. Cryogen Relic, Zookeeper. Galvanizing Saw Ship. I love the idea. That reminds me of BattleBots. Uthros Psionicist. Mono Circuit Feeder. Dawnstrike Vanguard. Biotech Specialist is our rare. Cool rare. Cameron Turbodrone. Interesting. Mountain. Not a great pack there, but we got 3 more. Still time to hit any of the big chases. Any of them would be good. All of them would be great. All right, Starport Security, Germinating Worm. Can't go set without a worm. Specimen Freighter. Spacecraft in the set are so cool. Alpharel. Somebody must have an Alpharel commander deck. It's got to be out there. Watery Grave. Love a Shockland. And, ooh, Beyond the Quiet. Exile all creatures and spacecraft. Whiteboard wipe. Oh, there's your Uthros. A Titanic God Core in foil. Oh boy, as I drop it and bend it. Nope, didn't bend it. Okay. Foil planes, but that Uthros is a great hit. The foil on this is great. The art is fantastic. In an artifact deck, man, you could do a lot with this. A blue artifact deck would be pretty cool. All right. I got one. Let's see what else we can come across here. Starting with the Decode Transmissions in this pack. Hopefully you can see it. I know my focus shifted a bit there. Ilvoy, Exosuit Savior, Nutrient Block. Ice Cave Crasher, Temporal Mechanozoa, Molecular Modifier, Scour for Scrap, Blade of the Swarm, Dauntless Scrap Shot, and a full art Halia. Well, that's 3 Halias in this box. That's wild. Grab Pack Monoist in foil, which is probably the most common foil, and a Forest. Not bad. Odd to get 3 Halias. Really odd. But, I mean, still a rare, I guess. And a full art's always nice. Alright, Ilvoy, Exosuit, Nutrient Block. Kind of get past the bulk here. Another Halia. Wow. Scour for Scrap, Molecular Modifier, Sledge Class Seed Ship. Cool, green, really nice. Intrepid Tenderfoot, and a full art Forest. And that is our bundle box. Uthros probably our best hit, but great cards. If you enjoyed, hit that like, subscribe button, and drop me a comment. What's your favorite Edge of Eternities or Final Fantasy card?